I'm saying running there. It looks like say internet and so I beja.
Baby.
Where the baby sound kwa. I'm saying we feel crowds in a free buy. What is it? As a baba be near Branty be a friend of DJ K.
Isa obi kura de K no obi de bi asoso friend Kawuro DJ Kawuro. Oh, what's a man? Me say what's a man? Any put me on just go to K no so ka. Isa what the wuru asoso ma. O e post bi DJ Kawuro DJ
Now,
Kawuro.
I didn't know koso.
Okay, mini Kofi wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
I don't pay on mama. I won't say how dear.
Yeah, a very sad story.
Yeah.
A very sad story.
But and yeah, when you pass in my own. We didn't never count nipa de se ni grown full grown man onye youth onye Gen Z na se na wo keke me mate me nyanya bi nhwe na me mpa hwe nso so
yeah
but ye se ani enya na camera no so no one dey kra no
yeah oba no so kra no we ya we say camera da so e no mo ye oh hono kra de nke hadwen kwabra e on de nka na de agro we empanimfo godi a eso mo empanimbo ne enkora godi a o mo enkora bone osofo godi a o osofo bone politician kra de wa ha ne hwane godi one good thing is omo no omo nyankoda say ke onyakoda ana ura no so hwe no so a ono so nyakoda as to why people film themselves in their intimate sessions. You may have to, contract a whole psychologist and somebody else to be to me where in the part dream. Yes, be damasamo, mom had dream to the nipasi journey, and then the way we assume, no. Omon bet to me amount some further and better particulars. In my small 6-7 years psychology, and you remember once that.
Sure.
You remember 4 years no bini. And oh dear Maya as a oh dear in papa. But any agrobia two consenting adults, ebedi wo demo, paswa grow ni animal. Say obane bema 6K day universally accepted here in our Africa. And even bema ne obano or bakra. So long as the two of them are of age, me Kwesi Mensah will not have too much problems. Because it me triesika kofepono. Say no obi ba no so your ba na bema na bia omukra de nema me hunu nye bi ni de a hu e okay de mu. And it's sad honestly. But what you on one nkomo ni release bi o de ababonten a it looks to it appears as a he admits on one na ura ni mi no an be film yo. Sometimes we do fu tu kwan na say unya no be 2-3 weeks ya na 1 month cry. We okra odo no timichia ma so nipa no tu kwan 1 or 2 days cry na ka wonko anka untwa left one nto onim left one no say no for no left no omo the right ni man cry na left na penny for and you say we try to fine
fano for no mami
ke ko kai ndi ase ke na dia ba ye nyina ye ka bi
okay
yeah tuma na me fafu
okay kan sa on
obi atwanwom me penufuo no ye penufuo no unti za anwom ne da bo we give me ase na ba bi ewu what I say. And yet here that I if you say phone, mobile phone, smartphone, become and penetration are more easier than it used to be back in the day. When we were younger, open girl, chira head that corn in feature ko day. And man who's a wabaho. And he be a school na share na no gan say me ba meto battle mon chance no so 1 2 3 10 one say 3 na say eyemia. And may some sound be no say eyemia. Ebi ko bump mem ebi cheda suma efie ho asese obi asuma no but ono watum obi asuma no. We've always had ways, by we I mean human beings have always had ways, to reach out to the opposite sex to satisfy their sexual whatever. Enti hodie kenye ke ngune difo enye ni na some 1 or 2 years ago ba ko bi frequentary gini by Bataza something. Oshe Bataza, or a married man with a beautiful wife in the house, some children in the house.
Seems responsible.
Very responsible. Just seems. He's a very responsible guy.
The Indian usually seems in here.
The behavior.
Forget
about behavior. We all have our bad behavior. Okay. Now, Oshe man almost in science. One good thing about Bataza videos is that not mine will be any. Who underage girl be as a crabby and as even mammy cry of age grana. Ebi a on na ono na de bibia sine so na oye Debbie you could see say ono bata ga minya ne videos ni be 25 metumi hwe mu 4 pe But me here, me cry acting na me here because the act itself no dey. Say explicit pornography. Yeah, the end there when they cry or cry no. But I wanted to see how the women were behaving, and none of them. And now appeared to me say the course no mempe. Also ba nkasa ye cry, muti kem cry so be trying to otumi ne nsa block camera and telling you say I don't want to what is going on. But these guys are about as I usual mo kitore gini. Bo cry office washroom, office room was office hall was office dining room any baby okuchichi omo nyina no. They were very willingly participatory of whatever that was going on. So that can be granted for K any lady na on any war cinema. They had drink a story or may I found. Say was he can what me say. Then crow for another number for being in a circle for being and they began, you know, for want of a better word, let me use the word blackmail to blackmail him. Say, Chama, we don't know who, why you say, dear, and the mail say, why when ye. So be share credit cry no one to be a mamma.
Then I after told story no more credit.
It could be, but so far that we don't have any counter story to that. It's the end running apology and our own Kesmin FM, Kesmin Media even shared it on his behalf, saying say what's it called? My friend Kwadwe do DJK public apology and for contest, please bear with me. Namin Kumka Krama. I wish to offer my sincerest and unreserved apology to my family, friends, fans, followers, employer, colleagues, associates, and the general public regarding the viral video currently in the public domain. I take full responsibility.
Singular video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Kwadwe talking. I take full responsibility for my actions. Recording the video was a serious error in judgment, and I deeply regret the decision that led to this unfortunate incident. I sincerely apologize for the disappointment, embarrassment, and concern my actions have caused everyone affected. I respectfully ask the public to disregard reports suggesting that I intentionally circulated the video or acted out of frustration. While I accept full responsibility for my mistake, I do not want misinformation to overshadow the facts. I wish to take this opportunity to assure all and sundry that the portrayal of this unfortunate situation in the social media space is not what I represent and that of the brands I work with. The situation has taught me new lessons in life and I have taken them in my strides with the hope of becoming a better person. To everyone who has reached out with prayers, encouragement, and support, I sincerely thank you. Your kindness has given me strength during this difficult time. Once again, I offer my heartfelt apology to everyone affected. I humbly ask for your forgiveness and the opportunity to earn back your trust through my actions. I would have added my next actions. Thank you, DJ Kwaju Edu. So that is what we have here. And we heard the work out to me say. So there are some reports that our video na kasana movie na omoka one it's about 4 years in the system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And yeah, in fact, so heard the quality of the video, you could tell say achaka fine. It obi one yeah. They knew what they were doing, and to the best of their knowledge as at that time, they thought say they were doing it for themselves. So they were never meet my phone near the other. But like he said, it's a very bad judgment in error. Error in judgment. And even though it's an error in judgment, I'm telling you, even as we speak, somebody is doing the same thing. It may not be this same country, but somebody somewhere is doing the same thing. Even in this country, airplane is on any boy and on any girl, a baby. As to why a Barbon, he didn't go too much into that. But Grofo say, Grofo be a ban on somebody sabotaging or blackmailing. Or my hana need demands, Wamamiska, Megbeco, Wamamisia, so the we heard the apology week in there. Now you say, as on one or guys any Miami Beba. Baby, I mean, what problem can say, what you could have censored certain parts.
Yeah.
Because once an original video is out and certain parts are censored. Well, and also call you or more copies of that video and so they if like the original true version, Beba.
There will be a copies. Anyway,
this is what he was saying. He was saying that somebody was blackmailing him with it.
Okay.
So it means that somebody had it. It is that person now. One Benjamin Skabako, one Yamedubeko, one Yameko. Me Amediako. I say, we know be corner one more to you. So didn't kind to nipa nefi say wonu mu atutu. Say nipa no want to me reply so wonu mu atutu. Even though nipa na wo ka say no mu atutu. But all the wedding card they are told to me be anyade, especially sen go for chain. And this is a public domain kind of fight. It looks as if he has trumped over his enemies with this, even though it is at his own detriment. Because in the reputation there, in the last 2-3 days, so then go for the other minion could do on one gasa what TV here gasa. But I admire his courage, honestly, because on the day Krana story breaking, he was at post at work. He did his part as an employee. The next day, I don't know about yesterday, but I didn't hear anything say Wama and I say Wama kwanya me. But it looks to me say, and this particular apology also came around yesterday. It tells me say it looks as if he has prepared his mind. Say, Adewe, I have to face it once and for all. Because sometimes say Ujane something too often, that thing will never stop chasing you.
That's
so
true.
One day, as a bully, your primary school, ni GHS, ni senior school, you'll be bully with one day I will stand up to that bully. No, that may be the end of the bullying. So I sincerely hope say this is the end of the bullying. And I say whoever was trying to use this document to blackmail him, that person watching any so. So when you be a dear, when you be any bill. And from the look of things, K in fact, did you see into me? And because ready. But say we camera now, candle, so there. I think say he will think twice, thrice before he does that again. As to why a lot of people felt say when you papa near the end the media people now say you're exposed to cameras and microphones. No say we are always in the system. And media, as you know, sometimes you don't even have an agenda to talk about. By the time I'm free film froka na say on kofro trotro me drojum no. Na agenda corona woni bi no. System na ngasa produce bi ama na o de aka na say o de ayo. So yene o media mu na sometimes you dream say good ama but you ho yen kofro pin so hin. Because KZ he's more of a DJ. Obonyoma chechanyum, especially that Lumanyum. Lumanyum so say obonyum 1,000 mu 900 adwama nko a. Enti say Lumba a CHIDI for and as a disciple of Lumba I has been found or fingered in a sex tape. And sex tape of this nature. Yeah, typical Lumba lovers no and yeah too much. And enya de bi so a obi TV da odo ho nsem no mu nsem pi grofo ne ma mu ye ne dem no kwamna se nka so mu twa foto mpo de abekire ne a enka ebia mu be ba ya num. I sincerely believe say it's a lesson not just for him, for all of us around here, and especially those of us in the radio media, because radio we are more constant than TV for. We bet my about radio so from Monday to Friday. TV so you're likely say we're going to be exclusive Monday to Friday, sir. Where they are by Tuesday, we'll be by Wednesday, Thursday, was what better so. And now Lumba semi by or didn't go gym, go defend the sewa broni now or pass what children say, because sewa steps go in trying no. I'm a team legal wife on so me not to. So far, me TikTok me had on frequency. I don't know exactly how the team legal wife on TikTok has been either washing him dry or washing him wet. I don't know. But I wish they will temper.
We initial comment with your word.
Kafra. You make up with some my kind of statement. That's what I can say about that. Kafra.